All right, this is absolutely the future. You have to lock in and see this. Okay, so I built this whole repo of Moondev AI agents, and it's all free and open source. I'll show you that in a second. But look at this. I have a swarm here using Claude AI, OpenAI, Gemini, Grok from XAI, DeepSeek, and Olama. And I built this swarm out that will essentially, I can ask any question, send any prompt, whatever, to the swarm, and they will all answer it. So I could say something like, what is the best approach to trading for new trading bot builders? Something easy they can implement and see success with. NFA, of course, because some of them are going to be lame. Anyways, it calls all of the agents in parallel at the same time. So honestly, I should go ahead and make the prints a little better at Swarm Agent, because it doesn't look like it's actually calling them all at the same time. But trust me, bro. Can you please make the printout show how it is parallel processing? So it prints and saying, hey, calling this agent, Claude, Grok, XAI, Gemini, etc., right away. Right now, it's just showing it responded in X seconds, which is nice, but I would love some feedback for it to show right at the start as well. Like, hey, we're calling all these different agents. I'm going to give you all the code here in a second, but you can see it took 42 seconds for DeepSeek, because that's R1. OpenAI took a little bit of time. Gemini took a little bit of time, but then it goes ahead and it gets a consensus answer. So it takes all the answers here and we can see them all. So what's cool about this for my AI agents for trading, I'm going to go ahead and pass it in some slower moving data. As you see, this isn't super fast for the latency geeks out there. We're not going to be trading on sub-seconds or minutes. But now I can call all of them, for example, and say, hey, here's a bunch of data of the current market. What should we do? Should we buy or sell? That's a cool idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but this is just the start. I really think the power of AI agents is not asking whether to buy or sell, but to layer it on top of strategies, trading strategies that already work. Anyways, you can see here, it gives me the Olama, which is local, the DeepSeek response, the OpenAI response, the Gemini response. It gives me all the responses, and all of this code is in this GitHub. So stick around for like one more minute and I'll show you exactly how the GitHub works, where everything is, etc. Actually, I'm going to show you now because I just cursed my crasher, dude. I just cursed my crasher. Cursor. I just crashed my cursor. I think they do that on purpose, to be honest, because they want you to update. Anyways, there should be a link in the description. You saw how powerful that was. It sent me all of the different responses from that prompt. I sent it to all the AIs that I have connected in this GitHub, and it's super clean. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build that into our trading agent. So we have one swarm agent that can call all the swarms, and then we also have a trading agent here. And I'm going to implement them into each other. It's going to be absolutely dirty. And all of the code here, again, is on the GitHub. I'll show you around the GitHub really quickly in case you have to go. So this is the GitHub. It's called Moondev AI Agents. 2 ways to get to it. I have it in my Twitter. I have it in the description. Wherever you're watching this video, it should be around here somewhere, the link. Okay. All you have to do when you get there to save it is star it. Now make sure to fork it, because I can't guarantee this code is going to be here forever. If you fork it, you get the code forever. So star to save, fork to get all of the code. Okay, let me show you around the GitHub really quickly. The first thing you need to do is read the README. It's not too long and it will explain everything. There's 20 plus agents here that I explain. Today we're working on the trading agent and the swarm agent. All of this is explained here. If it's too much to read it anyways, or ask AI. Anyways, let's go ahead and show you where all the code is. It's all under the SRC, source code. Okay, you have your models here. You can see we have Claude, we have DeepSeek, we have Gemini, we have Grok, which is not the XAI Grok. This is the XAI Grok. We have OpenAI, we have Ollama. We have pretty much all the models. You go back to the source and then you can find all the agents. So there's two folders you're really going to be playing with is the source and you're going to be playing with the source, the agents, and the models. So the main folder is the source, the agents. You can see all the agents here. So it's absolutely sick. Now what I want to go ahead and build is what I told you just a second ago. You saw how the swarm works, right? I can ask anything. So now, since I can ask anything, let me go ahead and ask some hard questions. Extension host terminated unexpectedly 3 times. Restart extension. What the hell? This AI agent GitHub is agent for trading. GitHub is 100% free and open source. The Swarm agent that was just added is a game changer, in my opinion. Maybe not yours, but I think so. I think so. If you're still here, you see the power of it, dude, don't you? Don't you see the power of it? I know you do. I know you see it, dude. So let's just throw that video in there and let's go back and see if we can get this going again. Restart extension. PTY host. What is this? I've never seen anything like this before. Auto detect. Let's go ahead and just restart cursor. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So if it's broken, just restart it. That's what you always tell your mom, right? Cursor. Voila. All it needed was a restart. Go ahead and tap that like button for the free GitHub, dude. It's free. It's a lot of my hard work, and you get it all for free because I believe code is a great equalizer. I believe if you see all the code that I build, you can build anything. Dangerously skip permissions. Yo. So I want you to look at my swarm agent, but I also want you to look at my trading agent. How can I implement the two? Essentially what I want to do is I want to be able to, from my trading agent, I want to be able to call on my swarm to get an answer. And that answer will be, should we buy, sell, or do nothing? So they would respond buy, sell, or nothing. And we would send them data. We'd send them 30, 15-minute bars. As this swarm takes probably 45 to 60 seconds to respond, we can't trade too fast, and we know that, but that's fine. The more you trade, the less you have. So let's send them 15-minute bars and just explain how we would go ahead and do that. Because we have the trading agent there, and I already showed you that on GitHub. Let me check out both agents. So swarm agent here and the trading agent there. I want to say don't code anything. Don't code anything, but just explain to me how you think this would be implemented. It would be awesome if we could just not make a new file. But also you have to remember that this GitHub is very popular and we don't want to break anything in either file. So if we need to make a third file to keep it cleanest, just let me know your true opinion. and then we'll get started. Let's see what she has to say here. Again, the GitHub's super easy to navigate once you get used to it. So I was scared of GitHub for the longest time, but I highly encourage you to dive into GitHub in general. This has Hyperliquid support, it has Solana support, AI agents for trading. There is some code in here that you would have to pay a lot of money for a developer to build. Like connections to exchanges, crazy, bro. And you can feel free to join our Discord too if you like, but really just lock in every single day as I'm live here every single day. All right, here's her response. Okay, let's go ahead and see what she says. Yo, Dr. Datadog, great question. Let me break down how to approach this integration. Current state analysis takes 45 to 60 seconds per query. Returns result consensus summary. 3-sentence synthesis from Claude. Also gives individual model responses. Let's say this, since AI swarms, calling all companies models can take a minute. I'm just having them trade the 15-minute time frame instead of chasing small bars. So this is actually one of the agents you're seeing here is clipping stuff while I'm doing this. Takes 45 seconds to 60 seconds, returns results consensus summary, 3-sentence synthesis from Claude. So it goes ahead and takes the consensus, and Claude goes ahead and is the kind of the queen consensus lady. Also gives individual responses, already importable, perfect. Trading agent calls self.chat with AI once per token, uses a single model, fast 3 to 10 seconds, gets buy sell from one brain. Integration strategy. I recommend modifying trading agent directly with a config flag rather than making a third file. Here's why. Why not a third file? Creating swarm trading agent or similar adds complexity. Users would need to know which file to run. Okay. Duplicate code or requires inheritance. Your GitHub is popular. Simpler is better for contributors. Why modify trading agent.py? One file, one agent, but two modes. Add a config toggle at the top. Use swarm mode equals true or false. Default to false single mode. No breaking changes. Okay. When enabled, swap single AI call for swarm consensus. Existing users unaffected. Advanced users get swarm power. How it could work. Use swarm mode as false. Okay. This would be regular. Set to true for multi-model consensus. Modify analyze market data method. Currently it does prepares market data, calls self.chat with AI, single model, parses response. New flow prepares market data. If swarm mode, format data nicely for swarm. Data formatting for swarm. You'd want a helper method like format market data for swarm. That takes the raw market data. Okay. Token Sol USD time frame 100 bars. Recent price action last 4 hours. Strategy signals. Should we buy, sell, or nothing? The swarm returns a consensus, which is 3 sentences from Claude synthesizing all 6 models. You'd need to parse, look for buy, sell. Okay, no breaking changes. Okay, I think this is a great way to do it. Let's do it. Look at my config. We're going to use this token to trade. And I want the prompt to be very specific to respond buy, sell, or nothing. Buy, sell, or do nothing. Buy, sell, do nothing. Buy, sell, or do nothing. That's what the response will be. It will require them to send that back. So then the consensus method can figure it out easily. Also, we want to double check. So since we get all 6 of the, actually, we're not, for this one, we're not even going to look at the consensus call because we're going to get all of the replies back from the swarm of AIs that will all say buy, sell, or do nothing. And then we can calculate it on our end instead of using the consensus mechanism. Okay, go ahead and build that. Here's the token that I would like to be using. I don't know if we need to put it in our config or if you just need it here. Okay. All right, let's go find the only token that, since this is Solana, Bird Eye. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything you do is you. You're just watching me do what I do, so I have to be honest, dude. I have to show you exactly what I'm working on, and sometimes I have to go over tokens. That does not mean that I'm endorsing them. I will buy and sell. Oh, snap, that didn't work. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell? I gotta delete all of this manually, huh? This is the one weird thing about Claude Code in the terminal, in my opinion. There's no way to select all. I actually think I have this token in my config right now, so that won't be too hard to grab. Sometimes there's issues with copying things over. I don't know if you've ever seen that on Mac, but I definitely see it often. Not often, but here's the config. And sometimes I just have problems copying things over. So here's the token for House Coin. All right, let's go ahead and run it. And see what she do, Barry. Let's go ahead and post this video here. All right, sick, bro. Perfect plan. Let's build this thing. Perfect. The token is already in your config on line 20. Yes. Adding use swarm flag to the config. Okay, dude, sweet. So she's working down here. Let me go ahead and answer some questions I had overnight, dude. I've been neglecting you guys. I'm sorry, but I gotta sleep sometimes. Poly market. Okay, people want poly market. Interesting, dude. People want poly market. What if someone doesn't have a clue about either programming or Python? Is there an easy way to try your product? I've got a 3-hour video showing how to code in Python. I would probably start there and ask where you are confused. So I have a 3-hour video on coding in general. How to code MoonDev. If you have questions or anything, dude, just throw them on Twitter and I will answer them. Tag me, of course. Why is that link so long, dude?
With Bookmap, you
And she's cooking down there, so she cooking, I'm cooking. We both cook, okay? This guy's an AI, but thanks for saying. Absolutely not. The best time is now. Season 1 is ongoing, and Season 2 would commerce after that. Good to catch secure points back. Is it too late to join extended? Absolutely not. When does Season 2 start? Just curious. Awful. How come? Explain yourself. Commentary account? I don't even know what that means. Troll account, maybe? I can't read what he says. Let's just give him a like. Bless you and your family. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Bless you and yours as well. You guys are so kind. Appreciate you, dude. Another vibe trading open source project has emerged and it feels much more professional than NOF1. OnlyFans, supporting more information besides trading indicators such as Twitter info, new coin radar, and so on. What are you doing up in there? Go ahead, but be careful. Don't be up in there doing crazy stuff now. Don't be doing crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and retweet that. Fire, dude. Thank you. Question: does the trading bot integrate with Axiom Pro? No, it's past that. Directly, it connects directly to the blockchain, which Axiom also connects to. Yes, have a cluster of 5 with them. That's what I do. Okay, cool. So looks like we're done here. Let me stop answering these questions. Let's go ahead and read what she did. Perfect Dr. Datadog. The swarm integration is complete. So use swarm mode is true. Toggle between single model and a 6 model swarm. Import swarm agent. Dual initialization. So you can see lines 116. Let's go to it. And all this code will be on the GitHub. Don't worry. So let's go to trading agent here. You are Munda's AI trading assistant. Analyze the provided market data and strategy signals. Perfect, dude. Let's go ahead and update. Please go ahead and update the top of the code to have more of a explanation of the swarm mode, and then also the README. Because now this trading agent is not only just one AI, but it can use a swarm. And then let's also set the swarm mode to true so we can try it out. Also, let me know here, where is it looking at the size from? I think it's the config, right? Dude, I love AI. I just can do this all day. Use swarm mode, true. Okay, import swarm. Okay, so let's go look at swarm mode here. See where it's at. Where are you, buddy? Swarm trading prompt. Allocation prompt here. Actually don't see the swarm mode. It must be way down here, and that's ghetto. Initialization, use swarm mode. Where did it say it was? Use swarm mode, top of the trading agent. I'm there though. Just type in swarm mode. If use swarm mode. Oh, when, okay, I see. So she's gonna change it to true here. And then can you confirm that we get the market data for that token? the bars that I requested, the amount of bars, and then send it to the swarm because again, the swarm is going to need that data. Forex, I don't trade Forex. Heat, thank you, bro. Would dive, but busy with Forex bots. Okay, let's go ahead and read through this. Already set to true. I think it's better to have. I think it's better to have the use swarm mode true, not in the config, but in the trading agent itself. Also, I think it's probably best to just have these configs in the trading agent itself as well, because since this is getting pretty big and we'll run different agents at different times, it'll just make more sense. Buy in chunks of 3. Analyze your Housecoin token with all. Let's see here. I don't see where it's sending in the data is my one concern. Strategy context here. Swarm trading. Must exactly one of the. Okay, perfect. It's going to give me one of the 3. Perfect. Okay, so while she does that, I'll answer you guys' questions. Practice makes perfect, my guy. Born not knowing how to walk, talk, nothing, but cry, puke, ish. Gotta put it in effort. Yo, GM, bro. Coldest white boy. What up, GM, dude? Thank you, dude. Thank you for keeping the vibe right, nice and tight. Beautiful, 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 bro. I started following you on YouTube in September 2024. Every time I enter the room labeled internet, I see this guy chiseling away like an office room, and there's a guy working there every time you enter it. Then I get a pause inside, and your voice says, and you thought you knew dedication. That's hella funny, dude. Appreciate you. I'm glad. I'm glad. Post season 1, we are currently in season 1. Team will be making official announcements once the date is set. Come on, bro. Give me a clue at least. For real, you know? You need help with social media and shorts? Can help with that content, bro. I got AIs doing it. I'm good. How can you help? Thank you for your offer, bro. What are you thinking? I said I got AIs doing it, but I gotta be kind, bro. They're offering to help. Amazing. Thank you very much. You're welcome, dude. My pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for coming through. Much love to you. I've got a lot of people to catch up on here, but they keep coming through. That's all good. Perfect, Dr. Datadog. Everything is now self-contained. Here's what I did. Moved use swarm mode to trading agent. Line 45. Okay. Use swarm mode. Okay. Use. Okay. It's no longer in config.py. Good. What data the swarm receives. Days back for data. I think I want all configurations. I think I want to put all configurations into the trading agent.py. So, you know, the size, max USD order size, max position percentage, cash percentage. days back, time frame. Yeah, pretty much all configurable things. Put it in the exact folder will be better, or in the same file will be great. And then I need to make sure that she answered my question. Collect data. Data flow confirmed. Collect data. Collects all tokens. Grabs open, high, low, close from Birdeye API. Format for swarm. So collect all tokens. Collect. Okay, I see. Open, high, low. Data collector. Okay. Send to the swarm all 6 models. Okay. README.md now shows toggle. Okay. And then go ahead and update that README for this trading agent specifically. Thank you. Okay, so she's doing her thug. Dizzle, bro. Thug dizzle. All right. Let's see if I can answer any of these other questions here. If you got questions, just throw them on the Twitter, bro. That's exactly what I did. Thank you so much for your work. I never coded before. Now I'm using Grok to build something around your agents. It doesn't work at the moment, but I can send it to you if you're interested. I'm not interested in you sending it to me, but amazing. The community building, even when they don't know how to code. This is how you learn fast. Much love to you, bro. Thank you. GitHub is the GOAT. Absolutely, bro. Also, don't forget latency. Absolutely. As these take a few seconds to a minute to respond, this obviously won't be trading the 1 minute, but you probably shouldn't be either. Nah, that's just a dick thing to say, dude. What the actual F? Did you come up with this on your own or find it somewhere? What? I built this. Bro, you know I built this. Grok. You know I'm here. I'm locked. It's insane. There are literally thousands of multi-million-dollar ideas for free. You just need the balls to execute one. More get added almost daily. You can make an agent to look once a week for one in the wheelhouse of interest. If you're not learning AI, no better time than now. Absolute facts, bro. No better time than now. Simple strategies which can be applied to stock market, anything. General purpose strategies. Algos should be able to find resistance and support. Take trades. The GOAT. Appreciate you, fam. Okay, I got a lot of these to go. Oh, I'm 4 hours back, so I'm almost asleep now. Or awake. Asleep. Awake. That's a tool. You need a strategy still. Absolutely. Absolutely still need a strategy. Okay, here we go. So now you can see here. Perfect Dr. Datadog. The trading agent is now 100% self-contained with all the configurations in one place. New configuration section. Okay. Use Swarm. Say it is true. USD size. USD per order. Cash percentage. Save open, high, low, close volume data. USDC. Monitored tokens. So I see the monitored tokens here. So I noticed the monitored tokens here. Does that mean that it's going to make decisions for both of the monitored tokens or just the token that I want, which is Housecoin? What the swarm receives, token address, okay. How can we make that more clear? Okay, let's go ahead and wait for her to answer that. Did you do that? Show more. Grok's been teaching me. Yo, Dr. Daydog, great catch. Let me make this crystal clear. Right now, it will analyze both tokens on the list. Let me update the config to make it obvious. Thank you. Bill Clinton liked my post, dude. Shout out to Bill. I don't think you watched the video or understand what I'm doing because what you said is what I do, I believe. Ah, man. Okay, there we go. Thank God. If you got questions, just throw them on the Twitter. Shout out to you. Do you teach code to manage Meteora pools? No, but that's a good idea. What are you trying to do? Anyone else trying to do this? I would like to make that one public because I think that's interesting, an interesting idea. And interesting ideas need to be sent to the people. Okay, so now you can see here, we made it much easier. Now it's crystal clear which tokens are active. Let's close out of here because she got changed. She got Chizzy changed. Okay, so let's go here. Beautiful. Monitored tokens active. Housecoin, Fartcoin disabled. Fartcoin disabled. Housecoin active. Okay, so that's going to be clean. Let's go ahead here and say when the agent starts, it now displays active tokens for trading. Estimate swarm. Okay. Monitors token list of tokens to analyze. All tokens in the list will be analyzed one at a time. Added big warning that all tokens in the list will be analyzed. Talk to me. Don't code anything, but talk to me about how this closes positions or if it even does close positions. We live in exciting times. Absolutely, bro. Is it too late to join extended? Sweet. You're sweet. Does it have Alpaca integration? Moondev API key? Thanks for making this open. Nah, I don't trade on Alpaca, but I'm sure you could easily switch it over. I opened it up to Hyperliquid today or yesterday, and it didn't take too long. Moondev API key is just for me and my members. Okay, so let's go here and see what she did. So, yo, Dr. Day, great question. Let me break down the position closing. How position closing works. Handle exits. The agent does close positions. Here's the logic. Sell. Closes the position. Nothing. Vote also closes the position. Buy vote keeps the position. Okay. I'm going to change. And then can we confirm here? Because can we also confirm that if it will only close positions for the monitored tokens? And yes, I want the nothing logic to hold the position instead of closing them. That makes more sense to me. So it says swarm votes buy. Okay. You have 0 in Housecoin. Opens Housecoin. Okay. So I have a big Housecoin position in this wallet. So if it says sell, I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to actually use Fartcoin. I prefer GLM 4.6. Have you tested it? I've never tried this. Is it good? What is it, really? Thanks, boss. It's a good starting point for most people. My pleasure, bro. How's it going so far? Are you up or down? Not financial advice. Wait. That's a good time to show this. Watch this screen, pause it. Go ahead and read through it. You got to bring your own ideas. Still got to bring your own ideas, fam. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. 777. Please read this. Take it seriously. Thank you. Alchemist, legend. Appreciate you, bro. And people wonder why the institutions think most of us are unknowledgeable. Most people are. Oh, that's funny. Code and psychedelics? Haha. What the hell? Psychedelics? What you talking about? What you talking about psychedelics? I don't like psychedelics. Perfect Doctor, Data Dog, both confirmed and fixed. Unless I'm in Amsterdam. Other than that, I hate them. Yes. It only closes positions for tokens in monitored tokens. Okay, perfect. Analyzes. Okay, so let's change this over so it doesn't dump my house coin. Let's go ahead here and say, if you have a position in a token not in monitored, this agent will never touch it. It's hands off. Do nothing. Now holds a position. Okay, beautiful. So we're upgrading this GitHub today in order to use swarm knowledge if this is set to true. Also, let's go ahead and confirm here. Also, go ahead and confirm if we set use swarm mode to false, then it will work like it used to without the swarm. But while it's set to true, it will work with the swarm. I just want to make sure that the old version still works with just the one call. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Okay, let's just do those confirmations here. I know. I just want to make sure because this is live. Can you guide me on how to do this? Yes, Grok can. She can do anything. Yo, doctor, let me trace and code. Confirm makes it independently. I sent you one too. Would really like to speak with you. Damn, dude. What's up? How can I help, my brother? Lots of DMs. Thanks for your support, fam. Appreciate you. I'll try to get back to you if it's fire. I bookmarked the repository. I'm gonna give it a crack today. That's fire, dude. Thank you. Link? Yeah, I got a link for you. That's amazing, dude. Have fun. So this is the GitHub. There should be a link in the description. Actually, it's not, but just type in Moondev AI agents. It's on my Twitter. I need to make sure that it gets on my YouTube description as well. Let's go ahead and see if I can figure that out. YouTube live here. It's on my Twitter. Damn, dude, I need to make sure that it gets on my Okay, YouTube so let's go ahead and try to update this Let's go ahead and see if I can figure that out. Excuse me for the echo. Live here. Let's go ahead and get it on the here as well. So GitHub is now in the description, I believe. How do I make sure? Yo, what up, Rye Bear? Good to see you, dog. Long time no see, fam. How are you? 777. He said Moondev for Prez. So GitHub is now. I am 35. Oh my god, I might be even more than 35 now. Holy moly, time is flying, Rye Bear. Time is flying. So here's the link, fam. There's the link for you, my guy. It's also in the description of YouTube now. I need to make that permanent. All right, let's keep answering any questions, dude. Holy moly, what's going on? The model is good. I used it when my Claude Code hit the limit. Nice, dude. Amazing, bro. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you. Damn, I've never heard of that. Okay, so you can see here. I just want to, okay, perfect. Let me confirm both modes work independently. If swarm is true, initializes 6 models. Okay. When use swarm equals false. Summary works exactly like the old version when it's false. Nice. Okay. The old code is completely preserved. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and try it out. Let's make sure it's still on Fartcoin because I want to conserve my house coin. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here just to make sure it's looking good. So it looks like it's grabbing, AI agent's grabbing this data here. Is that, why is it grabbing data for both? Boom. All right, so the first thing I notice when I run it is it's actually grabbing data for both tokens still, which is a little weird to me because I have the second token marked out right now. Do you know where it's pulling it or why it's pulling it? Thank you. Okay, I gotta scroll all the way down to like 12 hours ago. Are there any APIs that they provide? I don't know. Love the idea, by the way. Thank you. What are you trying to do? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that yet. Thank you, Mikey, for... I see no video, amigo. Only had to go off what's there in that picture. Oh. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Sorry. But I'm glad to hear you are approaching this swarm in a smart manner. Okay, so he's another smart AI guy. Shout out to him. Bro, I know as much as you do. No, when you know extended, you join. It's the best time. Blah, blah, blah. You took my idea. Totally go for it. That would be exciting for what it brings. The accuracy in Polymarket to the market like OFG. My next page will be an interactive Polymarket tool. Free APIs. Cuts out the need for social media sentiment. Fire, dude. I'm glad I stole your idea. I'm stepping on the gas harder than you are. But it's you a dad, so shout out to you. Shout out to you, dude. Okay, so you can see here. Great catch. I see the issue. The problem is the config.py also has monitored tokens. Found it. Config still has both. The problem, even though trading.py has its own monitored token, there's likely an import solution. Option 1, comment out both tokens in config.py. This way config has a variable, but it's empty. Remove monitor tokens from... All right, I'm just going to comment it out from there because I don't like this config anymore, my Nick. It's just, this has gotten too big to have a config over there by itself. And you could keep it if you like, but me? No way. Where the hell is that configgy? Where the hell is the configgy, my niggy? Config. Monitored tokies. Get active tokens. I'm just gonna mark it out here. I think that's the smoothest way to do this, dude. So let's go back to trading agent, and it should be using the swarm, but I'm gonna do it slowly because I don't want it to capitulate my house coin. Okay, so you can see Grok 4 is responding, DeepSeek's responding, Claude responding. So you can see calling all models in parallel: Claude, OpenAI, Gemini, XAI, DeepSeek, Ollama. And then it's getting the consensus. It's only trading this one. Market data, dot, dot, dot. What the hell is this? It looks like, I don't know if the market data is coming in here or not. Please make sure that you print out at least the head of it so I can feel secure about the market data actually being here, because we need that market data, the 15-minute. Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, I got to scroll all the way back to yesterday, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro. I don't think it works that far back. I'm just trying to. I said I would respond to you guys on Twitter. I know I'm not in the chat much, but I think that having a public forum for this is better because you guys have really good questions that I want to revisit. I think other people want to know as well the answer to and the question. Because, like you saw earlier, I had a question that I don't know the answer to, and maybe somebody else does. I think our ideas together are better than our ideas independently. That's just the thesis, and it might be wrong, it might be right. Who knows? We'll see. I'm just doing this a little different. I'm doing this whole quant industry differently. I'm doing the AI agent industry differently. I'm putting all my code out there. I believe code is a great equalizer. I believe I'm here for a much bigger reason than just take money from participants in the market, dude. You know? That's fun and all. That's fun and all, but damn, dude. Come on, let's step on the gas together. Let's see what's really good. Let's see what we can really build, dude. Let's see if we can really catch up to Jim Simons. Let's see if we can really do that. Let's see. Okay, now trading agent controls what's traded. Okay, let's see what happened. Okay, I fixed both issues, the market data visibility. Okay, I want to see that data, dude. I want to see it because I'm a data dog. You are too, you know that. You know you're a data dog. I got this error this time. 3 days at 1 hour time frame. Interesting. It's interesting because it said 3 days back at the 1 hour time frame. So I think it must be using the config data still, because the config says 1 hour time frame as well. Can you see what other agents are utilizing this config.py? Don't code anything, but I just may want to rewrite this in order to have everything independent, as that probably makes more sense, but I'm not quite sure yet, so don't code anything. Let's see if it actually gets that data though. I'll just change it to 15 minutes for now. Well, actually, 1 hour is not bad. So, and there's a none type, generate response. Cleaning up data. Setting 3 days of data. No allocations to execute. Okay. Active models, active tokens. Seems like we broke it, honestly. Let's go ahead and fix this error here. You could also see there's an error here with the none type. Go ahead and fix that. Okay, she's tweaking. Damn, she's tweaking hella hard. Okay, we're gonna back out. Do your thug thizzle, girl. Come on, you got this. My bad, I shouldn't have sent you that. I did it though. There we go. Okay, so you can see here. 20 total agents import config. Okay. Trading agent uses config, but now has its override. Risk agent Housecoin agent. Housecoin agent uses monitored tokens. Strategy agent. Whale agent. Okay, it looks like everything is using it. Copybot agent. Ad chat variant. Original agent. Base agent. Example, unified agent. Monitored tokens. AI model. Fudge, bro. Keep shared config. Okay, pros, easy to change settings globally, less duplication. Good for agents that share settings. Cons can cause conflicts. Less independent, harder to run agents with different settings. Make all agents independent like trading agent. Pros, each agent 100% self-contained, no conflict. Hybrid approach recommended. Keep global shared settings in config.py. AI model, exchange. Yeah, let's keep some of the stuff in the config, like those global things, but then the rest let's put inside a trading agent. So like for example, the 1 hour data and 30 days back, 3 days back is something that I would want in the actual agent itself configuration at the top. Also, please fix this bug. It's showing that there's none type on object, and also I don't see the data. It's showing an empty data frame, so there's something wrong with our call here. Yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get. Oh, look, I'm still at 9 hours. Okay, so I was just trying to get back to yesterday, last night, because there were some things I'd missed. I was just too tired to respond, to be honest. Just too tired to respond. Want to at least throw a like. This guy's always sharing my videos. Appreciate you, bro. Siva. Young Siva. Alchemist, what up? Seen all this, seen all this. I'm only going 12 hours back. I'm sorry. Sorry, dude. Already been here. RIP. This is what I've been waiting for. I often do this important for my I do this for important or personal research and tell GPT-5, this is what Grok 4 said. How can I make improvements? Nice, that's smart. Then I send GPT-5 response to Grok. Then whoever has the best response, I ask them a TLDR. You're a smart man. Smart man. Looks interesting. Would like to test it. Okay. You can test it, but it's not financial advice. You got to still put in your own ideas. That's the thing, bro. So I'm not going to share P&Ls. I'm not going to do any of that. I never will. I never have to, never will. Never want to put myself in the position of being a financial advisor thinking you can plug and play anything, because you can't. Nothing here is plug and play. Everything is hard work. We're chasing a man that ran up a net worth of $31 billion. This game is not easy. It's just not. It's just not easy, fam. It's not easy. It's not an easy game. Please read this. I think you gotta take this seriously. Whenever you see me post it up here, just go ahead and read it. Read it. Thank you. Much love. That's the way to do it. Can you make a video of them trading with some results? You still need a strategy. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Open source, a deployable executable so we can all get rich. God's work. Thanks, Bill. Okay. Cursor definitely helped me clone and utilize the code. Great work. Nice, huh? Smart. I don't have any time till the weekends to do anything I want to do. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm not going anywhere. Jump at the bootcamp if you like. The bootcamp shows you step by step how to automate your trading so you can understand everything. Been on my own journey using Windsurf, trying to figure out VS Code and playing with your framework is a lot of fun in my secondary project. Wow, thank you, bro. Thank you too, dude. Appreciate you. So kind, so kind. Okay, let's go ahead and see what she did here. Both are fixed. Okay, when it was using Swarmat and it's set to none. Okay, but allocate needs a model for, okay, fixed. Even with a swarm, we now initialize the model XAI. Okay, empty data frame. Problem with source import, import empty monitor tokens and overriding trading tokens. Okay, remove the wildcard. Okay, added debug. Let's get it. Okay, so we get the data here. So it got the real data, last 3 bars, last 5 bars. Sweet. So now we send it into all of the AI models, Claude, OpenAI, Gemini, XAI, DeepSeek, Ollama, and we get all of their responses, and then we get a consensus response here. And we're actually going to ignore the consensus response, but then make our own consensus because we asked for yes, no, or nothing. Or long, buy, sell, or nothing. Excuse me. I'm waiting. You're waiting. We're waiting. We're going to see it, though. This is fire. Calling all models in parallel. Generating consensus. Nice, dude. This is clean. AI agent retry and order. Okay, so let's see what she did. Okay, you can see my wallet here. See, it has $2,257. Portfolio allocation here. Can we set the I don't like that portfolio allocation thing. Can we have a flag, true or false, for portfolio allocation part of this? I don't like it very much right now, so I want it set to false, but if we keep it as true, then it will respect that. Go ahead and make a nice note on that as well. Okay, that's all the data here. Calling all AI models at the same time is goated. Okay, so I want to see what else it did here. It got its consensus here. Swarm consensus says sell with 83% agreement. So you can see here, does it have that token? This must be Fartcoin, right? Again, I don't want it to sell my house coin, so I just took it off. Let's go here and see what Fartcoin looks like. Yeah, it's that. Perfect. Okay, so checking for position to exit. No positions. Okay, calculating optimal portfolio allocation. Calculating optimal allocation. Grok 4 reasoning is thinking. So I don't want that part right now. Portfolio allocation is this 750, that 1750. Executing portfolio allocations here. Initiating position entry. See, it went on to a second agent that was looking for allocations. And that's not, I don't like that because in this case, we don't want that. We only wanted to buy or sell. Also, I noticed that they all said sell. So we need to make it much clearer that if there's that token's not in the portfolio, then there's nothing to sell. We would just go on to the next loop. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, just improve our prints. Okay, let's see what she said here. So she said, new flag, use portfolio allocation. Perfect. I set it to false. Nice. Does not open positions to buy. Automatically closes. Disabled manual entries only. Nah, dude. And I'm sorry, the portfolio allocation, we're going to keep that as true, but it should only run if there's a yes recommendation. So let's keep that as true, because it looks like when I turned it, let's actually just remove that whole false use portfolio allocation thing. I think we just had this incorrectly. Essentially what happened is everything said sell. Now, with this trading agent, we should have a long only variable. And if it's long only and we get sell, then it's going to do nothing because it's long only. There's no shorting. But in the future, we might implement things like Hyperliquid so the sell could actually enter a short. So we will keep that functionality how it is. But in this case, we'll have a variable called long only and set it to true. Because with Solana on-chain trading, there is no shorting. So maybe in the future, we'll go ahead and change that for Hyperliquid as we do have that implemented. But for now, let's go ahead and reverse what we did about portfolio allocation. That's fine to have for now. But if it says sell and our long only is true, then it's going to do nothing. All right, that's a pretty important update here. So let's go ahead and keep going through these noties. Make sure I got caught up to speed. I think I'm caught up to speed now. This is 15 hours ago. Yeah, I was awake then. Can't wait to jump into the agents. It's great. Help, man. Yo, what's up, Prath? All your inputs help, man. Thank you. I saw your training screenshots. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I think somebody was having a conversation. How can I mod to use offline models? There's an option currently in the open source AI agent GitHub that lets you use Ollama. Ollama allows you to use any offline model. Ollama. What did this just pop up? Explaining the long only setting. Yeah, we'll pass on that. So she's handling the exits for long only. I'll show you exactly how to do all of this in the bootcamp if you'd like. There's a link in the description. You can check it out for yourself. 100% money back guarantee always. People will always find something to complain about. Don't let them get to you. Thank you, bro. Not in Python, that's for sure. So basically, you can inspect the Q book for discovered strategies. Oh, I read this. This was far. Okay, I'm all caught up, so I'll go back to the top. If you have any questions, I'm here. Um, let's see here. I know you're all about learning code, which I agree with the wholeheartedly 5 years ago, which I agree with wholeheartedly. LLMs are capable of most all of the scaffolding these days. So learning to code syntax is less important than learning the more important skills of math, applied science. So less time on coding and more time on the other subjects. Would you agree? Mm, I do agree. Well, not necessarily on applied math, data science, ML, but what are you trying to do? Anyone else trying to do this? I know you're all about learning code, which I agree with wholeheartedly 5 years ago. That's facts. Yeah, I think that most time, yes, I think the most effective use of time these days is alpha generation, weather, weather. But I do think, but I do think that knowing how to code will help you get to the end goal faster. Debugging, etc., is a nightmare sometimes with AI if you don't have a bit of experience. Yes, I think I agree. The most effective use of time these days is alpha generation. Whether that's from applied math, data science, ML, less time on coding, more time on subjects. All right, sick, dude, sick. Let's go ahead and keep going here and see what happened. So, perfect Dr. Data Dog fixed everything. Here's what changed. Remove the portfolio allocation flag. Portfolio allocation now always runs when there's a buy signal. No more confusion about manual versus automatic mode. When long only, true, okay. Sell plus no position. Sell signal, but no position to close. Long only mode. Can't open short. When long only equals false, hyperliquid. Sell plus no position. Sell signal with no position could open short. That's right. Buy recommendations. Output with all sell. No buy signals. Okay. No buy signals with skippy. Okay. This should be good now. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay. So you can see the data's coming in perfect. It's grabbing all of the models here. Let's go ahead and retweet this. I think this guy's smart. I think he's smart. Seriously, you should dedicate an entire page in your site to this. I'm going to build an interactive 3D tool. Okay, okay. I'm not a big website guy, but as you can tell, you want to see my website, bro? Want to see my beautiful website? This isn't it. That wasn't it. This is my website. The ugliest thing on earth. But the inside is what counts, right? It's your heart. It's heart. It's your heart what is what counts. So market data formatted, ready for the swarm, sending into the swarm now. Okay, so this is interesting because it's asking opinions from multiple AIs. Let's go ahead and wait for it. So I think it's waiting on one of them. Looks like it's maybe, I don't know which one it's waiting for, but we'll see. You bet, custom confinement included. Nice. Hey bro, I really respect your work and your persistence in this trading journey. I noticed the tools you're using during the day streams, especially speech to text. It makes your vibe coding smooth. Could you please? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Here is the tool that I use for speech to text. Super easy to install if you have a Mac. So Whisper Flow. Copy link address. Yo, Ref.whisperflow. What's going on here, dude? Why is this taking so long? It's been hung up here for like 2 minutes now. I think that it's gotten all of the responses you can see, but nothing happens here. What's going on, shorty? Thank you. Make sure there's ample prints. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the should I do an affiliate link? Watch that. I'm gonna get some free whisper flow. Watch this. Check for updates. Let's go ahead and get a free little free whisper flow here. Let's see. Get a free month. Moon 1. Past invites. You've earned 1 free month of rewards. Damn, I invited. Oh, sorry to dox you. My bad. Nobody's gonna say anything. Don't worry. If they do, it's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So what is the offer here? What's the offer? What did they get? Refer friends. You've earned 1 free month. They sign up. We both get a free month if you sign up here. Go ahead. Sign up for my absolutely. Here's the tool that I use for speech to text. Super easy. You can see when I'm using it versus when I'm typing. Look at that, dude. Let's go get some free months. I won't dox you again, I promise. Let's see what's going on here because Shorty's getting stucky. Compacting conversation. Compacting conversation. Polymarket for AI agents next. Yes, dude. Maybe. If that's what you guys want, we'll see. But, you know, I'm going to do what I want. I'm new here. I'm wondering what your text type to speech. This is my type to speech. I put it in the chat. It's a referral link, so we both get a free month. That's fire. I might never have to pay for this thing again. If you sign up for it, we get 12 people sign up for it. I'll get it for free for the whole year. Let's do that. I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter. It's like 15 bucks. It's like $15, hollers. Compacting conversation. This should take a second. Let me go ahead and look through my list of things I got to get done. Oh, you know what I do need to do that's very crucial? God bless you, too. 777, fam. $777 compacting conversation. Let's get it, bro. Let me go over to my server. Well, actually, what I want to do first is while this is going, I'm gonna work on this other bot here that I've got running. It's in cross exchange Arby's. Let's close that. Okay, so run with 5 models. Okay. What happened? Oh, llama. DeepSeek disabled often hangs. Nah, dude. Nah, bro. I don't want you to disable it. What's Gucci with it? Where do we change the models at? in the model swarm agent. Well, actually, I don't even want that. It's a local model. I do want it. I do want it. I want to make sure it works, continues to work, because it was working before. Swarm agent here. Let's go to it and true, B. True. I want the truth. Nothing but the truth. Let's go ahead and just run it back, see what happens. So it's waiting for responses for all models. And I'm gonna go to extended here. Got a couple bots I want to update here. And we're gonna say exit. Claude, dangerously skip permissions. Okay. Maybe I should quit Ollama real quick. Okay, look at this. Nothing with 0% confidence. Aborted. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just have a timeout of 90 seconds. So if one of them doesn't respond in 90 seconds, we'll still use the other 5 or 4 or whatever in order to make the decision. You can see here that I think it kind of ruined all of our responses by it not working, but it should just continue to still work. Okay, so now I want to go ahead, and I had this idea that I wanted to update here last night, but I didn't do it last night because I said I would do everything with you guys. So I'm here. Let's get here and say this code. Extended OFI advanced. Extended OFI adaptive advanced copy path. Copy relative path. For this file, there's a couple updates I want to make, and we'll call this V2. So the same name, V2.